Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry, it took a little time to get up and running. I realised I'd had the game running. I couldn't hear any sound at all, which set to my headset. I shouldn't, because I hadn't had it on yet. But then I realised I actually hadn't changed the output sound on my PC from speakers, even though it wasn't making a noise. I don't know why. I wasn't playing the music or anything. To my headset, so I had to quickly, I realised that with 2 seconds ago, I had to quickly shut the game down, change it over, and then start it back up. So, yeah, not a great start. Anyway, how you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone's fine. Enjoying them weekend. Well, some of us are in the weekend now, some of us aren't, but you're almost there. So I hope the week's been good and kind to you. We're back to ATS, just like yesterday. ATS getting well ahead. Hopefully we can pull that back a bit. I had a plan to finish half an hour early yesterday because if you were here last time, if you remember, I finished half an hour early. I had to finish half an hour early. I forget the reason why, but I know I would have to. And I was going to do an extra half an hour today to make that up, but I've had a look, and problem is ETS is when I was doing all my editing for YouTube and stuff. ETS, I've done an hour more on ETS. I've run over a half an hour a couple of times on ETS. So ATS is a bit behind the time. So yesterday I planned to finish early, half an hour early to make up the time, and possibly go half an hour today, depending how I go, to even it out. And yeah, that didn't work out. I pretty much finished at the same time, but saying that, the reason was I decided to do delivery. I'm sure I had time to do that delivery, but I came up against a detour and I had to literally do a big roundabout drive to come back to almost where I started delivery, just so I could go around the detour, take a right and go somewhere else, and I ended up going half an hour over. So technically I think that was okay because I didn't do any extra deliveries. If I didn't have the detour, that would have been the delivery I'd done and ended the stream half an hour early. So I think we're okay with that one. Right, so hopefully today we can actually make some money to buy a truck, our first truck. At least catch up with ETS that way a little bit. And then it's just a matter of trying to get the money. So also, you might hear a bit of noise in the background, maybe for a little bit. I've got a dehumidifier going, makes a hell of a racket when it starts up. Hopefully it will work. Got water all over my windows, everything. It's cold, it's wet, it's raining. It actually feels like winter today, sort of. So I've got that running as far as I can get from the microphone, but unfortunately I'm in a very, very small room because I'm in a very, very small house. I wouldn't even call it a house. That hasn't started back up yet. Anyway, at least that pumps out a bit of warmth too, keep me warm. So, and yeah. Actually decided to try and fix it because it made a hell of a racket when I got given it, and it made a hell of a racket when I started it up, and I went, oh, something's not right here. So I tried to pull it apart just before, just to see. It could have been a loose fan or compressor or something from what I read on the internet, and then trying to get it open, I knew I didn't have enough time to do that, so I put it quickly back together and I turned it on, and admittedly it runs a lot quieter now I've done that, but still a little bit loud, so hopefully it doesn't come through the microphone, and if it does, I hope it's not going to be too annoying. I'll wait and see. I'll keep an eye on it. If I hear it start up, I'll check my mic levels and see how we go there. Now I just need to get myself set up and organised and ready. Adjust the microphone. So yeah, so whether or not the dehumidifier works, I don't know, because it never picked up any water before, but I didn't have it running. Well, I did have it running for quite a while one night, all the way through the night actually, and it kept waking me up. Every time it started up, it was such a huge noise, I thought an earthquake just hit the house, and I was just about to have a big earthquake. That's how bad it was. I'm not exaggerating. This is exactly what it reminded me of, like when an earthquake, the first wave of an earthquake hits this house, a decent earthquake, it's like a car running through you or hitting your house. Alright, so I've got my coffee. I think I'm all organised, ready to go. There was an update to this, so thankfully we finished the job. Let's go find one. Now, quick job in Seattle. That's our base. Yeah, that's my... No, it's not. I was just wondering if the DPI on my mouse, it's a bit oversensitive. Alright, so... Walmart, where are you? We got some... The Best Buys to Walmart. Walmart to Walmart. Well, that'll have to be the one, wouldn't it? Because I'm contracted to Walmart, surely they'd make sure I'll take a job to them would be the first and foremost. Or maybe not, because they'll be making, well, they'll make money on either, I suppose. And this one pays the most, which is what we need. In fact, it pays enough for us to get ourselves a new truck, so that's done deal. I'm taking that job. And it looks like it's a heck of a drive, isn't it? All the way through Idaho, Utah, and into Nevada. Alright, let's get on with it then. Let's see what we can do. Now, if anyone new's watching and wondering what's going on with the competition between ETS2 and ATS, basically I'm trying to see on which one I can get to a goal the quickest on, which one's the easiest to make money on.
Let's go.
I've got some rules and guidelines I've got to stick with them. You can find out what they are by typing in exclamation mark rule, R-U-L-E, into chat, and that'll tell you, including the goal, which is quite simply to own 100 garages and have $100 million in the bank. ETS is well behind at the moment, so we've really got to get up and do our best to get that up and running. Now, I need to sort out how many gears this thing's got. 13 gears. So there's 3. So I press that button instead of the other one to go to 9. Right, and press back down to go 3. Start off in 5th gear. And let's get rolling. Somewhere. Which way? Where's he out? There. Jeez, how heavy is this thing? Oh, am I running doubles, am I? I think I am. Now, thankfully the mirrors and that were up, so I know last time I was in bumper view. I alternate views. If you're not aware, I will do a trip. My steering wheel seems to be out. That's centers. Am I going straight? Yep. Okay, yeah. So I'll do a trip like basically to the delivery point or till I get to delivery point or sleep in cab view, and then I'll do the rest of the delivery in bumper view, because I like the sound of the engines, and you hear it better in that in bumper view, that's for sure. Right, we're off. 20 hours and 34 minutes, is it? Okay. That's a heck of a drive, which means... Is that all the... Seriously, all the diesel they've given me? The cheap... Well, actually, I've got their card, don't I? So they've still got to pay for it when I run out and I need to go to a petrol station, gas station.
Stay left, then turn left. Turn
Why have I got... Why have I a question mark up there? I thought I found all these places around here. I am in Seattle, aren't I? Sure, I clicked on Seattle, our home base. Oh, there is a way to find out, I suppose. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's close. They're long. Jeepers. Oh, hopefully I don't get too hard a place to back these in, because I'm no good with the doubles. Should have got a bit wider than that around that corner. Alright, let's get rid of the GPS on here. Actually, no, I want to make sure. Actually, that doesn't tell me, does it? It just tells me where I'm going to, not where I've come from. Yeah, and my old clutch pedal was still squeaking. It started that yesterday, so I've really got to get in there. I might try running a vacuum cleaner around it first. I suppose that would have been the best idea. Oops, sorry, banged the microphone. Let me just mute and reposition it.
Stay right, then turn right.
Right, so we've got the summer mod on now. We did our full streams with the spring mod, so I've replaced it with the summer mod. New summer mod, it's called. So, well, something to look forward to at the end of this delivery is being able to buy ourselves a new, well, our first truck really, not a new truck. Well, yeah, it will be new, but it'll be a first. That's the most important key to that statement, isn't it? What's my microphone picking up? The dehumidifier's not working. Is it the force feedback it's picking up? It's the force feedback it's picking up. Alright, let's see if we can't just, because it is actually a lot different to ETS. It kicks in a lot earlier, so let's see if we can't fix that under controls. Force feed, oh yeah. Game. Actually, what is the game? I can't remember. Stiffness, it must be the force feedback terrain. Now let's just turn that down a bit. I'm gonna up that a little bit. No, be the same. Same with you. Collisions, however, no. Keep that the same. Maybe I need to check my ATS settings to see and set it up exactly the same way. We'll see how we go with that. Hopefully that'll do the trick. We'll find out in a second. It still does it when I turn a bit, but whether or not that's going to come through the microphone, I don't know. Doesn't appear to be. No, that's too much. No, it's not too bad, I suppose. Well, at least it's not doing it when where it was before. It's not crash, eh? What speed are we doing? Oh, let's just have a digital readout. This is the temperature. Oil and water temperature, fuel and distance, fuel economy. No, we don't. Well, I'm getting close to 60 though. Sorta. There we go, there we go, there we go. Cruise control, 61 mile an hour. I can bypass, nice. I could also probably get into 12th gear if I really wanted to. So, are we still 20 hours away? Has that changed it a bit? We're 19 hours away now. Let's stop in 13 hours. See, yeah, you obviously with ATS can drive longer distances between rest periods, which is good, which means I can get more deliveries done in ATS. So there we go, there's a difference between the two of them. Well, one difference at least. Trucks are cheaper. You can't get as powerful engines as you can do in ATS on a couple of trucks only though. There's two brands of trucks that you'll get higher horsepower engines than you will on this. To be honest, it doesn't really matter because it comes down to torque really is what you really want. Hey, you get to drive longer before asleep. Maybe I need to put my heater on because apparently that dehumidifier reading the manual doesn't work when it's lower than 12 degrees. Which is fantastic because then I know for a fact it's less than 12 degrees in my house. Despite the fact that they're telling me that it's currently... Now I'll just double check. Oh, it's 11 degrees, alright. Take that back. It's actually a high of 17. What are we at? 2 o'clock? Stay right. Right, I'll stay. Now we can get rid of that again. Up the hill we go. Actually, let's prepare. No, get in the right gear. But on 12th gear, I slow down a lot quicker than I will in 11th gear. Are you kidding? Are you going to tell me I'm going to overtake trucks with the tandems? Wow. I did not expect that to happen. At all. Look at us. Convoy holding everyone up behind us, taking up both lanes of dual carriage. You gonna pull over, mate? Because I'm coming up right up your backside, buddy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, maybe I should put the heater on. It is a bit chilly. Then the dehumidifier might get going. Actually, I need the dehumidifier to go. That produces heat. And gets also the moisture out of the air, which makes it feel a lot colder. Provided it will work. Provided I'll actually find water in it to clarify that it is working. Pretty sure I'm okay. Hey, Walmart, 50% sale off. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm sending stuff off for the sales. So I haven't kept up on the news on the multiplayer testing that's going on, but I can only hope we're ever closer to having it as a permanent fixture in the game. It'd be really good. It's just a shame I can't try it out because it just a few of my mods won't work with the solo play. With the version Canada, Pro Mods Canada being one, and a couple others. Oh, actually that looks like a heck of a turn to be speeding around on. Oh no, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, we'll put the cruise control back on. There we go. Okay, weird. Hang on, let me just check the main GPS. Yeah, now I've got that mod on. All that should be changed. The GPS should be the same as ATS. It should be a green line instead of a red line, and where I've been, instead of being yellow, it should be blue. And a lot better waypoints, unless... No, I'm sure it does do that. Well, it does it with ATS, and I assume it's the same guy that did one for ATS. I know, I double check I got the mod enabled. Definitely got the mod enabled. Oh, let me guess, pull in for... yeah, of course. Is it that one? Yeah, it is that one. Stay in third gear. Stop! There we go. Okay. Oh, it must be... Oh, I'm losing my mind, I think. Because I'm sure... That's how I always remember to go. Press a button, go. I'm sure last week we came into a couple and it sort of had to have a think about it for a while. Like you were getting... like they do at the border control things. Actually, does that ATS have it for when you go into Mexico, to Canada, because they're add-ons. Where ATS you actually have the border control as part of the game. For those countries that are not a part of the EU. Look at the diesel. That's why they didn't fill it up, because they knew I was going to drive and no one could be bothered. They just said, well, he's going to have to fill it up then. He'll be out in it, he can fill it up. So it's not going to cost me anything, is it? And what do we... we turn the lights on instead of turn the cruise control on. Let's turn some lights on. Let's get rid of that. We're still on 60 mile an hour speed limit? We are, and I'm going well over it. It's getting colder and colder. Okay, I am getting very tempted to put the heater on. There's a breeze coming from somewhere, I don't know where. All the windows are shut. Mind you, they don't shut tightly, so... We'll get to the end of this delivery and I'll quickly go off and turn the heater. I'm going to do a little bit of Tetris with the power plugs to get that up and running and have everything else going as well. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind. Oh, sorry, sorry. Watch it, you'll start moving. Oh, no, you let me pass. You're sitting there going, look, fellow trucker, you got tandem's got a lot more weight than me, I'll let you go. And try and keep your momentum going. I'm indicating, come on. You could have changed lanes, that whole lane was empty. Now, I'm going to turn the high beams on now because I can't see the stream. I haven't got it up in front of me like I normally do with my phone, because that's the plug that the dehumidifier is plugged into at the moment. Which reminds me, I've got to keep an eye on the chat just in case someone actually comes along and talks or watches. It's been very lonely this week on the stream front. Hardly anyone. Even my VOD views have dropped off, so... No, we're up to 65 now. Well, I mean, say dropped off. Yesterday's one, the ATS one, didn't have as many as it normally did, but... Oh well, can't please everyone. I'll still do it. I still will be doing it, even if no one watches. Like, for instance, now. It just gives me something to do. Actually, I should get in the other lane, shouldn't I? Is there anyone there? No. I should get in the other lane, eh? Is there on the end? Deja vu. Well, at least we're in part of the map we haven't been to as of yet. In this save game. I'm sure I've been probably through it before. Or... Are we going to go up a hill, are we? I need to get over the lane out of the fast lane the best I can. I think I should change gear before I lose momentum. Jeez, he's shocking. I'll say he's shocking and I tip over, right? I'm already going up the hill. If I change now, I'm going to lose a lot of momentum. Oh, that's a sharp turn too. Oh, okay, I can tell you that mod is working. Obviously he hasn't changed the colours like he's done with the ATS one, but the one I've got for ATS was purely designed to work with Pro mods as well. But that parking sign is definitely part of the mod. The icon there, which is different to the normal one. So it is working, it's just the colours kept the same. Ooh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, don't make me change gear, come on. Not on a hill. Come on, you can do it. Doesn't look like it's hit the peak yet, is it? Windy as well. I would change into the slow lane, but that's a little bit of extra distance. At the end of it, you got to drive while you're driving uphill, and that little bit could make a difference. This weighting that I've got on. I am starting to pick up speed now, which is why you guys stopped. No, I see. I'm not taking the risk. I know they would. Yeah, I knew he was going to pull out. Then I contradict myself over going into the slow lane and the extra little bit of extra distance. Change your lanes, driving diagonally instead of straight, but it was either that or slow right down and crash. I think I ended up with the right decision. That's what I'm telling myself at least. I suppose the good thing is when you go up a hill, eventually you get to the top of the hill, and when that happens, it normally goes downhill from there. Swings and roundabouts. And that's the fuel. We've got 43 gallon, about 200 miles to go. Maybe I'll pull over the next gas station. Ideally, I'd like to pull over at the next wet period, but it's a lot easier to do. I find every 2 stops on ATS is when I need to fill my truck up. But yeah, I don't think I'll make it because I've still got, how long have I got to go before I go to sleep? I need to sleep another 8 hours, so plenty of time. We're 14 hours away, we're definitely going to need to sleep no matter what. Actually, maybe I can pull over and get some fuel. Where'd that damage come from? And then take a sleep from there, maybe sleep through the night, wake up in the morning, and then I'll have enough time to get to the, well, enough diesel and enough time to get to our destination. And we can drive through the day. It's just a matter of finding one, isn't it? Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know why I'm doubling the clutch in this thing. That's the physics right. Required. Or the need. Yeah, actually I think that's the best idea. We'll find the first garage we come across if it's got a parking spot for us to be able to sleep. I'll do that. I'll sleep. Fill it up obviously with gas, but go 9 eyes. And while I do that, I'll quickly go off, turn the dehumidifier up a bit, and please pull over. Second one in a row, come on. I haven't stopped it. See, this is ridiculous. You get weighed, right? Oh, actually, come to think of it.